Hello, I'm Mal, and welcome back to Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. So you can see here we are heading south from the Ranger Citadel. We're on our way to Highpool because we do need to install the other repeater. So just because you choose one path doesn't mean that you still don't have sort of unfinished business at the other location. So I completed, as you know, the Ag Center, but the sort of like rubble of what's left of Highpool is still there, and we're going to have to go over there and install that other radio repeater. So I'm on my way south. I'm going to get some more water here at this, oasis. It looks like we've got some dangerous raiders. So let's go ahead and take care of that. I am also going to do my first perk selections and kind of talk about perks a little bit in this video as well. Or actually, a good part of this video will probably be discussion about that. Okay, so let's see. Where are these guys? Where are you? It must be further back. Okay. Well. Let's go take a look. Where are the dangerous raiders? Oh, there he is. Okay. Well, he's not really that dangerous. Okay, well. Yeah, our sniper can probably take care of this by himself. Okay, in turn, the rest of you can just sort of hang out, I guess. Unless you got a shot on somebody. Yeah, here. Set ambush. You guys just sort of hang out right here. In turn. Oh, he's right there. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's relocate here. You in range now? Yeah, you are. Yeah, no way this guy makes it. Well, then again. Okay, hold on. Hold on, no problem, no problem. We'll just kind of kite him a little bit. It'll be fine. Ow. That's not cool, dude. That's not cool at all. Seriously with this? Alright, fine. Here I was saying you could handle it by yourself. Yeah. I really thought you could. I kind of missed several really high percentage shots, so... yeah. What was it, like 80, 70? Somebody in the comments will tell me what the odds were on that. Oh, I'm predicting it now. Yeah, okay, slide out. What are you doing? Come on, let's go. Move. Do I want to take another shot? Actually, no. I'm just gonna run down here. You got hit once. That's the one thing about playing on Supreme Jerk, is even when you have like low-end enemies like this that really aren't a big deal, if they hit, they're going to hurt you. Yeah, because their damage is... I think on Supreme Jerk it's multiplied by 4 or something like that. It's pretty nasty. Should get an ambush shot. Okay, now this guy that won't die is going to die now. Yes, his time has come. How do I know this? because I'm going to shoot him in the face with a shotgun. That's how I know this. Hi. There we go. Okay, reload. I'm going to do the level up perks and all that thing once we get to Highpool. Yeah. There's probably some more junk on the bodies, but... Oh, alright, we'll go get it. I'm like... I don't want to run over there and get the junk. Alright, let's go. You notice now, too, that we have 100 water. That's from our trinkets, the umbrella, and the backpack. And this is only a factor in the first half of the game, so just remember that. Okay. At some point, we're going to get, like, the other places that were infected. Remember that kid, Sue, in the Ag Center? He sent out those birds. He was trying to help out, you know, and those seedlings were corrupted by that infection that Larson came up with. So we'll get like infected farm and something else. I don't remember. There's a couple of different locations that at some point we will receive kind of a submission to do. And you don't have to do it, but you have the serum, so you might as well, right? Like free XP. Raiders. Okay. Well, if you must, present me with my free XP, please. Yeah, well, when you see that chance to run 100%, you know it's not a tough fight. Now, if it's a chance to run like 50%, I would be like, oh, okay, that's a little bit more of a concern. Let's see. Where are these guys? Are they hiding? There they are. Okay. So let's spread out a little bit, shall we? Move up here. We'll set up properly this time. Yeah, don't need to be getting overconfident. Christy can hang out over here. Ralphie can, I guess, move up there. Rose can stay back here. Angela can move up right there. Crouch. Okay, and Eve. You know what? Let's move her up here. Have her crouch and she can start the fight. Oh, these guys are melee? Yeah. They're gonna go down fast. I wouldn't even bother shooting these guys if it wasn't for the fact that medpacks are expensive. Yeah, I would just use my somewhat feeble melee skills that I have on some of these characters. It looks like it's pretty easy with those upgraded weapons, Mal. It is. However, it's not going to stay that way. Yeah, so just bear that in mind. Might seem easier right now, but it won't be. And as a matter of fact, after this episode, maybe the next one or the one after that, I'm actually going to show you some places that you can go and farm XP, kind of in the southeastern part of Arizona. And the fights are considerably tougher, but if you can pull them off, I mean, in my case, I'm playing on one save, but if you're not, and probably most of you aren't, then you don't have any, it's not a huge risk, right? You could just kind of go down there, and if you fail, you fail, but if you're successful, particularly if you didn't do what I did, if you didn't You know, I have that guide about what to do in your first 2 hours of gameplay. If you didn't do that and you feel like even the story-related locations that you're going to are kind of tough, then you can go and farm XP, and if you can win some of the fights down in the southeast, that you can get significantly better weapons very quickly. So sometimes it's worth it to take some explosives or what have you, however you got to do to get through the fight, and then get yourself some nice weapons, particularly some upgraded pistols and whatnot that use cheap ammo that do a lot of damage. All right, so having said that, where are we at here? Highpool, let's go. Now, I normally go Highpool as my path, so I've only done the destroyed Highpool once, so I don't exactly remember. However, we're going to assume that there's a fight.
Able 1 to Citadel Base.
Go ahead, Able 1. Call complete.
10-4 Citadel Base.
Geo monitors, huh?
A couple of hobos. Resuming patrol.
10-4, Able 1.
Godzillas.
Roger.
Okay.
Able 1 out.
That's fine. We'll leave our sniper up here. You do get high ground bonuses, so like 100% chance to hit these Gila monitors. Yep, so we'll leave our sniper up there for now, and we'll move the rest of the group up. Now, if you come through here as your primary, unless they've changed it, then it's the raiders that are attacking this place that you end up fighting right here. Okay, let's go ahead and, well, I guess I could set up properly down here. Makes sense to do that. They don't have any ranged attack, so we can just go like so. Put my guy forward. Okay, Rose can hang out back here. Eve, move up a little bit. Hunker down. And Ralphie can hang out back here. Oh, speaking of Ralphie, somebody had a really good suggestion about, you know, just go ahead and leave him as the toaster repair guy and then only put him in the group when you need to go get a toaster. I don't know why that didn't occur to me. Well, I don't claim to be the end-all be-all knowledge of Wasteland 2. I have played the game a lot, and I'd like to think I'm knowledgeable, but I, you know, definitely going to recognize a good idea when I hear one. So, this person was kind enough to suggest in the comments that, hey, you know, what I'm doing is I keep Ralphie around, and again, only put him in the party when I want to go do toaster repair. And that alleviates the need for toaster repair on a different character. So, which is something else. I'm probably going to update my spreadsheet for the how to build your team guide. So I don't know when I'm going to do that, but I'm going to try to do it soon just to kind of reflect some of the changes that I have come across and done in my group since creating that. Because obviously I did that based on all my experience with Wasteland 2 and not my experience with Wasteland 2 Director's Cut, right? So they are a little different. All right, let's get rid of this guy. Oh no, wow, these guys are tough. Holy moly. Didn't realize they had 80 health. All right, well, second shot. After this fight, we'll do the perks and whatnot. Take that shot. Yeah. Not enough HP. Yeah, switch to single shot. There we go. They're tough too because they've got 2 armor. 80 health and 2 armor. It's a lot. Told you things were going to get harder. This is unfortunate that I came up right here. It would have been better if someone else had gone before me. That's one thing I don't like about the combat in Wasteland 2. You should have the option to shift yourself down in the combat rotation. Like, I should be able to wait and then do my action later. Yes, I can in-turn and I'll pick up 1 or 2 action points, but that's not the same thing. And in his case, right, in the case of my main character, he's basically being set up, or has been set up based on his perks and whatnot, and his initial setup to... Where is it at here? Even listed here? Yeah, right here. Quirk. Opportunist. Plus 50% damage against targets with less than 35% con. So he's designed to be, you know, a finisher. So in situations like this, it just seems kind of like a waste. Well, I'll set ambush. Okay, good shot. 2 at... Oh man, it's kind of bad shot here. I guess because the proximity? Yeah. I need combat shooting. Well, I could move back. I could move back and do a burst. Maybe that's the best thing to do. Cost me 3 AP to move here. Alright, let's move back like this. Do a burst. Oh, that, or she's just... Or he's just hard to hit. Oh, that could have been better. Yeah, I'm gonna use my energy weapon. Normally I wouldn't, but I need the damage. I'm gonna get hit. Ow, and poisoned. Yep. That was a decent shot there. She's gonna go down. No, maybe not. We can remove the poison and heal her up. I've got anti-venom. Okay, okay, move like this. Now this is good. This is I can potentially hit both targets and do extra damage because they're hurt. That right there is exactly why I built him that way. I just need more opportunities like that, you know? Okay, intern. Get a shot there? Sight blocked. What about from... No, it's gonna be blocked no matter, I think. You know what? Set ambush then. Okay, move up. Okay, and she needs a heal also. How do we want to do this? Move up over here. Crouch. Not enough AP. Switch to basic shot. There we go. That was good. And I think I'll just take 2 shots and kill this thing instead of moving away. There we go. Alright, that wasn't too bad, all things considered. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and heal. Now remember, when you're using med packs in the field, in this case I don't really have a choice, but bear in mind that, you know, obviously your resources are always going to be finite, and you're better served if as long as you think you can make it through the area you're in and you can get back to like the Ranger Citadel. Remember, you get free healing back there. Yeah, so just keep that in mind, folks. Okay, now let's move on to the kind of perks discussion part of this. Okay, let's go here. We'll start with our leader. Okay, so we've got 2 perks available. You get 1 perk every 4 levels. And there's tons of really good ones, and just some I want to kind of point out as general ones that you're probably going to want to get. Hardened, +1 base armor, is awesome. Healthy, +1 con per level, and it's retroactive, is also awesome. Okay, let's see. Hoarder is very solid, +20% carry weight. Let's see. Limber. Crouching and standing costs 1 AP. This could be particularly useful for people that are using like assault rifles. You want to be able to, you know, scoot over, crouch, and still be able to take 2 shots. Pretty useful. Powder Packer, plus 10% chance of finding bonus ammo when looting party-wide. That's kind of a no-brainer, and I don't think that this stacks. I need to confirm that, but I think it's just 10%. It's party-wide. I don't believe that it stacks. If it does, that's crazy, because if you can give it on everybody, oh my. Now, for my leader, I'm doing a combination of perks that will lead up to essentially making the shotgun more effective and having it be able to guarantee destroy cover, as well as providing as many leadership bonuses as possible. So things like this, like Taunt, -3 chance to be hit for enemies within the leadership range. These are the kinds of things that I am adding to the mix. So let's see. Turtle's not bad, plus 10% evasion bonus from cover. Minus 15% damage taken from critical hits. These are all really pretty solid. Okay, let's see. I need... Where's it at? The deconstructor? No, that's not it. Where's it at? Well, easier way to do it is actually look at the combat skills. Yep. So, under shotguns, we've got Careful Hunter, I don't care about that. Precise Hunter, I don't care about that. There we go, Obliterator. Yeah, that's one I want to get. So let's look at the requirements for that. Attacking cover with shotguns always completely destroys it, so it has a requirement of 6 shotguns. So that's something I'll definitely be getting on him. That's part of his primary role. But for right now, what do we need? Well, Careful Hunter, 25% less chance of friendly fire with shotguns. I don't really care about that. You can maneuver like I did in that most recent fight to avoid hitting your people. So for him, I think we're going to go with Taunt, which makes sense. Yep. So we have Taunt, we've picked that up, so now the enemies have a 3% less chance to hit. And do I want to grab anything else right now? I think no on him. For now. Okay, so let's move on. Get 2 perks right here with Eve. Okay. So, Full Metal Jacket, we'll have to look at that. And, oh, melee shooting. Okay. Full Metal Jacket, plus 1 armor penetration when using assault rifles. Okay, yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer. And then, where's the melee shooting? Minus 35% close range penalty. Yeah, okay, I want melee shooting. And I want Full Metal Jacket. Okay, so now, plus 1 armor penetration and melee shooting. Excellent. Okay, Bear is not quite level 8. Very close. So only has 1 perk available. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick up Long Arm, plus 15% maximum range when throwing grenade-type weapons. I don't know. Or Tinkerer. Yeah, I think so. People were asking me why on my initial spreadsheet, why did I have so many people with weaponsmithing? And it's to allow this, Tinkerer, because you're generally going to wear light armor or no armor, and plus 1 action point is pretty nice. But, let's see. Tactical positioning's nice. Because he's usually the opener and his shot is a surprise shot, right? No chance to hit penalty when using ambush. That's pretty awesome, too. I actually think that's more useful right now. I'm going to grab that. Yeah, that's a really good one. Okay, Christy. Okay, so this is the skill monkey / energy weapon person. Now, I was going to say that Cyber Scrounger gain energy cells when using computer science and alarm disarm. I really kind of wanted this initially, but I don't think it's that great. It's not that great. However, Handyman, no critical failures on mechanical repair, is pretty awesome, so I will be taking it here. Now, in my original spreadsheet, I had Handyman on a different character, and that was because I wanted it right away. And people were asking me, why do I have Mechanical Repair on 2 characters? That was the reason why. It was to facilitate picking up the Handyman perk, but it's fine. I got to this point in the game and didn't need it. Now, why is Mechanical Repair, particularly critical failures, or not having critical failures, such a big deal? Well, for one, there's some story-related stuff that, especially early on, if you fail it, then you're kind of blocked off from that way of solving whatever the problem is. I'll give you an example. In Highpool, there's a point when you have to like repair a valve, and if you repair that valve, it can put out a fire on a guy's house. It's like a little sub-quest. If you fail the mechanical repair, well then, okay, there you go, you're done. So that's one example. There are many. But the bigger implication is that if you break a lock when you're doing a lock-picking check, then you can repair it, and you can then lockpick it again. Well, if you have Handyman, it allows you to keep cycling that, right? Okay, so Handyman, and then what else are we going to grab? Border. I could start picking up some of these like overcharge plus 10% damage with energy weapons against non-conductive armor. The thing is even if you pick up all of these kind of bonus, and I have that on my initial list, it's still not going to be great against non-conductive armor. You're just going to suck a little less. So, I mean, energy weapons are for fighting synthetics and robots and people in metal armor. That's what it's for. So, now this I like. 15% chance your energy weapons use no ammo. That's pretty sexy. Plus 10% damage to enemies in cover. That's solid. Wouldn't mind Turtle. Plus 10% evasion from bonus from cover. Let's think about this a second. Plus 10% chance of finding bonus ammo when looting. Someone needs to pick this up. You know what? You can pick that up. That's fine. Okay, now, Angela's got hardened. 5% chance to stun enemies when using melee weapons? Yeah, nah. Now, skip forward 15 seconds if you don't want a spoiler. Okay, now, reminder, we lose her when we go to the Canyon of Titans, so her perks are not all that critical. Okay, you back from skipping forward? Okay, I was just talking about something that may or may not happen with her in a little while. We could pick up Tinkerer. Yeah, let's do that. Plus 1 AP is tough to beat. Okay, Ralphie. It's already got Junk Diver. Now, isn't there something specifically? Yeah, Toaster Expert. Plus 50% chance, or not plus 50, it's 50% chance to find bonus loot when using Toaster Repair. And according to the comments, some of the feedback I've received is that this is really good, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. Kind of a no-brainer for him. Okay, and then Rose already has Cyber Scrounger. Trained Physician. Minus 25% post revival status effect duration. That's okay. I think I'm going to give her Turtle. Yeah, to help try to keep her safe, since she's our doctor. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to grab that. Oh, she doesn't have a perk available. Right, she's only level 6. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Okay, so that concludes the perk discussion so far, anyway. I've got some points to spend. No. I'm going to wait for weaponsmithing, I think. You've got 1 point. You have 2 points. Improve your blunt weapons? Yeah, okay, let's do that. Alright, let's loot these guys. Now, is there anything else around here to loot? Oh, there is. Okay. Yeah, there used to be a vendor over here, but I guess there's not gonna be since everything's destroyed. Locked, huh? Alright, well, let's unlock it. If you break the lock, we'll just repair it. Yes, I could use blunt force to open it, but I don't want Angela to be the one getting the XP. So let's see. Okay, you grab that. And padded jacket, junk, junk, junk. Okay. Oh, okay, some wreckers up here. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and end this one here, and when we come back in the next one, we'll deal with these wreckers, and then we'll make our way up to Highpool, which is actually down through all of this, and then we got to go up like a big old hill and whatnot to get there. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, consider hitting the thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I am Mal, and I'll see you later.